Okay, now we are live. How is everybody this evening? As you know, I do every month get Vapebox, and that is actually what we are doing today. I decided, you know what? I'm going to start just doing these Vapeboxes live because it makes so much more sense to do it live. And, because, you know what? I get these, and a lot of times I don't have time to sit down and actually make a video. So, you know what? I'm just going to do this from now on. How's that sound, guys? But how is everybody doing? Now, for those of you that don't know what Vapebox is, it is a monthly subscription service. And, I had really thought about it, and this channel is also for the non-vapor, the smoker wanting to switch. So I have changed my Vapebox around a little bit. I have included sub-ohm tanks and gotten rid of RDAs. I'm probably going to bring them back in the next month or so, but I wanted to make sure these next couple months I had a good chance of getting either an RTA or an actual sub-ohm tank. So this month, I think we got a sub-ohm tank. But for those of you that might be interested, Vapebox, like I said, they are a monthly subscription service. And they have 5 different plans, okay? For free-base nicotine, they have a sampler plan that's only $20, and it's at least 120 milliliters of e-liquid. Now, $20 for 120 mils, that's almost unheard of. You have the Juice Lovers plan, which is at least 210 milliliters of e-liquid for $32 a month. And then you have the Enthusiast plan, which is what I get, which is at least 210 mils of e-liquid and 1 or 2 pieces of hardware, which is $60 a month. Now, for those of you that are Salt Nic, they have the Salt Nicotine plan, which is at least 90 mils of Salt Nic e-liquid for $35 a month. And they have the Plus plan, which is a combination of 4 Salt Nicotine products. Salt Nic, e-liquids, devices, pods, disposables, etc. for $50 a month. So none of those are bad prices. And there is a link down in the description to where you can get up to $15 of in-store credit, depending on the plan that you pick. And if you don't get it, let me know, because I will contact them and make sure you get it, because all I need is your email. So you'll want to email me at Vapin Minuteman at nvrnetwork.com. But let's go ahead. I'm going to log into my plan, and then we're going to unbox this and see what all I got. I mean, I'm excited, believe it or not, for this month. I didn't know if I was going to be very excited, but I really am excited. My products. Oh, and it's still scrambled. So, I'm going to have to use the tasting menu, because the good thing about this is they do provide you a tasting menu, which I had already opened this side of it. It comes like this. And it has all your warnings on the back. Now, the good thing is, 3 or 4 times a month, they do offer mods. So it's not like you're just getting a tank, an RDA, or an RTA. You're also have a chance ever so often of getting mods. And $60 for a mod and liquid, that is pretty much unheard of. So, and I mean, you get good mods. I mean, I've had a lot of mods come from there. As a matter of fact, this one, which I've vaped on since I got it, the Ringco 180, I've been vaping on it forever. It's not the most, it's not a popular one, but I've seen them send popular ones. But I've already taken it out of the mailing packaging, because I'm not making the same mistake that I made one time, which was actually giving you guys my address. So I'm going to start taking it out of that packaging. Now my down low cam, which is right here, it is not up and running yet since I moved back into here. I've got some things I've got to do to it. But you know what? Let's just hop right on in. Let's look at Vapebox and see what we got. Now, we're going to save the hardware for last. And this isn't going to be a long live show. This is going to be just a pretty short live show. Maybe 30 minutes at the most, because I have to be at work at 9. Now, this first one, it's from the Kilo White series. It is called Marshmallow Crisp, which is a rice cereal mixed with gooey marshmallow. So it's basically a rice cereal treat. That one I look forward to. I might actually take that one with me to work tonight. And they come with all these nice little party favors of packing material. Now next, we have a la mode peach cobbler. Now I have to say I like that labeling. It's messing up a little bit because of the green screen, but you can see it pretty well. Very simple. Wouldn't work up in Oregon, but most areas that would be perfect labeling. And it's a peach cobbler. I really think. Now the first one, it was a 70-30 and came in 6 milligram. And the second one is a 100% VG liquid. That's going to be a scary one. Because I don't vape a lot of 100% VGs. That is true max VG. Okay, now let's get in here. And I might even take a poll in here of people that are actually chatting and test one of these live today. Now, the SSC by Speed Vapor, which again, I have to say, this is a very good labeling. They've went back to very good labeling, totally compliant labeling. Very happy with it. Now, this is a 70-30, and it's a strawberry shortcake, which I've made a strawberry shortcake. So, you know, that's going to be a good test because I know what my strawberry shortcake tastes like, and it tastes just like strawberry shortcake. And lastly, Juicy SZN. Palmberry. Strawberries and pomegranates. Which, again, look at the labeling. Very good labeling. And again, totally compliant. Warning labels. The warnings on the side. And actually, you know, this is one of the first times I've seen this. Do any of these others have this? No. This is one of the first times I've seen this, and this is what we're going to see more of. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on, let me pull up my... Hey, Raven, good to see you, hon. Let me pull up my zoomer on my Logitech webcam, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me pull up the controls. Webcam options. Okay, as you can see right here, they actually have all the ingredients listed, and actually they have the grams on there. So, you know, we do have people starting to show grams and starting to show the actual how much is in their products, which it's good to see that somebody's actually doing that. Okay, now we're back to focus. But I wanted to show you guys that because that's actually the first time I've seen it. If you've seen that with an e-liquid, let me know because I've never seen it. that people have actually shown the ingredients and what all, the exact amount. Which, like I said, that is more of what we are going to be going for here in the very near future. You're going to see that more because of the new rules and everything. Okay, now for the hardware. Which this one I'm going to actually pull this up because I got two pieces of hardware. Which one is the actual tank and one is actually with some coils. So that's nice that I actually got coils for the tank because my gut tells me these are going to be hard to find and that you're going to have to actually use the other type of coils. So, but this is actually the Vapin Minuteman. Mike Vapes did a review on this, and he had some bad juju from it. So, I'm kind of excited to see if the issues have been fixed. Or what's going on. And for some reason, people keep hitting me up on Facebook because of groups I'm in. So, oh well. Okay, now, like I said, it just came in this little tube packaging. Hey, Jen, good to see you, hon. And it had this little plug on top, which, again, you rarely see that. Normally, you see these that they split. And then it's just got the little wedgie in there with the tank. Now, let us see if I got any screwed up coils. Let me see if I've got any cat piss in my coils. And let me see if any of them that say mesh are not mesh. Because that was two of the issues that they had on. Well, Jen, it is the Vapin Minuteman. Okay, this one says mesh, and it is a mesh coil. Now, these coils, from what I understand, are compatible with the Baby Beast. So, and that's what it says. Compatible with TF-V8 Baby Tank, Big Baby Light Edition, Baby Prince, and Revenger Kit. So, you know, you can get the other coils, and it does. Now, does this one say mesh? No, it does not. So, okay. So the round wire one did not come with, did not say mesh. So they're fixing that. Jen, it's a regular sub-ohm tank. And the coils they sent are round wire. They did not send the mesh, sadly enough. So I'll probably look into the mesh coils for the Baby Beasts. Well, Jen, the thing is, I actually like a lot of the smoke tanks. I really do. I've always liked smoke, and you know that. Now, I'm going to do a full review on this, but what is very weird about this is, where's the airflow, guys? The airflow is actually that little slit right there. That's all the airflow is. So I'm actually looking very forward to trying this out, believe it or not. And you know what? Let me go ahead and I'm going to pull this back off. I'm going to prime these coils. Right, but Jen, these are not smoke coils either. These are actually a completely different company. They're called Fulgur Notice. So I'm hoping they make their own coils. I'm trying their mesh coil. And I'm going to get this sucker ready. Now, I have heard that it has a tendency to flood, which we shall see. This is the one part I hate. That's the one I'm trying, is the Max VG. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, the 100% VG. That's the one I'm priming the coil with. I said, you know what? Why not try the one that will be the hardest for it to wick? Let's see how it does. Yeah, Raven, that's what I said when I saw it. I was like, 100% VG? I've never been able to make a 100% VG. Obviously, what they're doing is they're using VG flavorings and everything else. And this cotton must be packed really tight because it has taken a lot of liquid to get this sucker saturated. Okay. And it does come with 2 bubble glasses, which are nice. I hate when anything comes with a straight and a bubble, because most of us prefer the bigger tanks. So trying to find the little arrow so I can pour it in there. And you can tell it's 100% VG as hard as it is to push in here. And Raven, I think all of us want that, so. Okay. Let's see, what am I going to... You know what? Let's go a little matchy-matchy. Now, the only thing right now, I'm going old school. Because I don't have any of my newer school stuff in here. Most of my stuff in here is old school. Because I'm using most of my newer stuff. So I pulled out my old X Cube. Which was honestly one of my first mods. Okay, I'm going to try it out starting at 30. Is this a new coil? Yes. It actually has good flavor. So, I mean, the cotton still has to break in, but... And I'm just using this right now at 30 watts. Now, was this month worth it? Yes, I want yours with Yoda on it. I'll take anything with Yoda on it. Good dishes. Read, totally understand we do. I couldn't resist, guys. I really could not resist that. Flavor. It has. And it is wicking. Well, this shows you this sucker has been through the ringer and back. But the thing that's hard to get used to, hey Lori, good to see you, hon. The thing with this that's hard to get used to is they went back to the 510. I don't understand why they did that. They went back to the 510 instead of an 810 drip tip. Maybe it's to keep it a little bit more in there. You know, a little tighter. Keep it tighter. But back to the vape box. I got 240 mils of e-liquid, 4 liquids and 2 hardwares. A total retail value of $190. Because the tank was only $20 of that. And $20 for this tank, I would pay that, believe it or not. You know, it's a nice beginner tank. And that's the thing. I wanted some good beginner tanks that I could show people. I'm going to do a full review where I break this down and show everybody everything. I might even buy a second and do a giveaway with this one. Because this is a good tank. Because at $20, I can afford it, find it for $20. Especially if it's on Vapebox. And I could go ahead and do a giveaway on it. So I might do a giveaway with this tank. But I know I'm not giving this one away. I was considering to start giving away these tanks. But I've decided against that because no, I doubt it will beat a free max, but I don't have a free max. I've considered buying one on Vapebox. So I still might buy one on Vapebox. Who knows? But I have to admit, it's a good tank. I am actually very surprised. But see, Lori, at least you got the message. At least you knew I was going live. But, I mean, I have to say, so far already, I'm liking this. This liquid will be going with me to work tonight. Now, here's a question for you guys, because I quit doing a lot of the liquid reviews of stuff that I was getting in my vape box. Do you want me to go back to doing that? Back to reviewing all of my liquids that I get in the vape box, individually in separate reviews? Do you want me, you know, because I'll be honest, I've been slacking on the hardware that I get. Do you think I should go ahead and start review a lot of the hardware I've gotten in the last few months that I haven't done. I'm considering it. And the only reason I quit doing a lot of them was they were getting low views and I didn't know how many people were actually liking them. So let me know. You know, if you want to see me start doing it, put it down in the comments. Well, this one's going to be hard to leak. Now, the one I want to get, I've been told leaks like a motherfucker, but I want it still. And that's the Fat Rabbit. Well, Raven, watch some of my DIYs. I haven't done any of the... I haven't finished any of the liquids. I've done very few that have finished. So, I really can't give an opinion yet because I haven't finished many of the liquids. Most of them are still steeping. Like, right here is two that I've got steeping. Both have some Flavora in them. One is a strawberry macaroon, and no, this one I don't think does. Well, maybe it does. And I think one's a lemonade that I did in the last. I think I put the lemonade from Flavora in it to try it out. But I accidentally had one open in my drawer, so I wouldn't doubt if there's liquid all over. But as usual, all this will be going right back in my drawer, or in my box here in the house. Because I have a box that I keep all these boxes in. But so far, I'm liking this one. Like I said, there has been some issues that somebody has... Mike Vapes, to be example. See you, Jen. He got one that looked like it had cat piss in it. Or had some type of piss because it was yellow cotton. But in all honesty, I'm not the judge on the manufacturing that Jay is. But the manufacturing on this looks good. Everything's smooth as can be. Yeah, Raymond, that's the same thing I was thinking. I was scared to death when I found out this was what I got. And I was like, oh boy, don't tell me. But the good thing is, let me see if they're here in one of my top drawers. No, they're not, but, oh wait. Is that... Good thing is, look what I've got. I've got some Baby Beast coils still. How many do I have? I have 4 Baby Beast coils. And they're the double coils, so I'll be using those with this tank. Well, I mean, honestly, Raven, you put enough sweetener in cat piss, it tastes good. And that's what a lot of these high sweetener liquids, I consider them, is just a liquid with cat piss in it. But first off, I want to apologize to everybody, you know, now that we're done with the actual unboxing. This week has been crazy. Jen, she was on her phone just now, but her computer is down. So we didn't do the DIY because she wants to be there now for DIY, and we didn't do NVR Live because of her computer. So hopefully before next week, her computer will be back. Here is the schedule coming up for next week. Next week, we will have... I will not be here Sunday. So Sunday there will not be a Geek Out. We may not even do Geek Out next week because the only night I would have is Tuesday. Monday we will do DIY. Saturday, this coming Saturday, we will still do NVR, Good Morning NVR. And Wednesday we should still be able to do NVR Live. So that is what we are looking at right now. And things could change, and if they do, I will post up the videos that I posted up this week. I'm now going to do that for every single show, have one up, and that way, if we're not doing one, I can put up a video and let you guys know that we're not doing one. So you're going to start seeing those if we're not having a show. But I'm heading out of here. That was my alarm. It is 7:45. I've got to get ready so I can go to work. But I will see you guys on Saturday morning for Good Morning NVR. But talk to you later, guys. Hey, if you like what you've seen here, there's much more to come. Just click one of the two boxes up here in the corner. And you know what? If you've liked it, make sure to subscribe. Just click the little button right there. Talk to you later, guys.